All right, give it a one time for Lloyd Irvin. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. There would be no Superfiller Rockstar, no events, no videos. I'd be in my basement running campaigns, minding my business. But a guy in his mastermind, he was like, well, you should leverage all this stuff that you can do and create some more streams of income. So I was like, okay. He's like, well, you got to speak. I was like, oh, that's not okay. so I had to kind of he kind of eased me into it, started making some videos, and then gradually started. He let me speak at one of his meetings, and the rest is history. So I need Alfredo Delgado, I need JJ Allen, and I need Giancarlo. Hopefully everybody's in here. Come up on the stage. We're about to have our Marketer of the Year competition. Come up and have a seat. All right, these are the three finalists that submitted videos about their success and their results, using marketing techniques that they learned from me. And so, we forgot the prize. Hey, Thad. Oh, actually, I think it's on the table right here. That's right, it's on the table, yeah. So, last year we had a lot of fun. Actually, Ian and, oh, there you go, yeah. And Andy took away the prize, and they got the Patron bottle. They came to DC for a day coaching. Now, our prize is slightly used. Because at the Q&A last night, I go, then Thad came and put the bottle. I was like, oh, great, and I just automatically, just like I do with Patron, and opened this up. I didn't realize this was the actual prize, so, But just like Thad just said, like, do you want just a new car, or do you want the car that Michael Jordan drove? So this is, broken in, so I'm missing a little bit here. I apologize. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. You have like up to 10 minutes. Obviously, don't use all 10 minutes if you want, but just introduce yourself, tell your story briefly. Talk about results that you've gotten from Greg Davis style marketing, and and why you should be the affiliate marketer of the year.
You guys can hear me good? All right, good. So my name is Alfredo. Some of you guys know me. Most of you don't, but you're gonna know me. So basically, I'm here by accident, but I decided to make it a choice. So I met Greg by accident on YouTube because I was just trying to find extra ways to make money. So I was already making money, but like some of the guys mentioned, I'm not satisfied. I know there's a lot more to make, so I bumped into him by accident looking for like some mobile CPA stuff, whatever. And I said, who the heck is Greg Davis? And I said, I got to find out who he is, because I started mentioning his name. Someone said, oh, Mr. 50K a day. I said, what the hell is this? So I went on his website, and the first thing I see is him with the Patron. I said, this is interesting. It's got to be a joke. So I opted into his website, and make a long story short, I'm here. And I first met Greg at the other event in D.C., because I just had to go. Mastermind X, I met a lot of you guys at Mastermind X, and it was just a great. I see some faces here from Mastermind X, man. Good to see you guys again. So, yeah, obviously, everybody back there, I ain't going nowhere, man. That's it. I'm locked in with this dude. Wherever he at, I'm going. That's it. I don't care. I was in Miami. So we went from Mastermind X, and I ended up really investing in my future and going to Miami to the billionaire mastermind event. Same guys, I'm not there yet, but I am there, if you guys can get what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not a millionaire yet, because the check didn't come in the mail yet, but it will be. It's on its way. It might take about 6 months or so, but it's on its way. So long story short, I've been marketing for 2 years now. This is my second year online. Before I even made money, I quit my job. So I did everything ass backwards. I quit first, and then I tried to make money. So I threw everything against the wall, said I'm going to quit my job and make money. Took a while to make money, but this is only my second year online, and I'm on my way to make $1 million soon. And if it wasn't for people like Greg and all the people I've been meeting on all these events, I wouldn't be here right now. So you guys are going to get to know me real good. So just remember my name. I say this every event I go to. My name is Alfredo Delgado. You guys are going to know me really good because I assure you I'm going to be at the top real soon. Thanks, Greg, for everything you do, bro.
I'm JJ Allen, and I started actually doing performance-based marketing, paid advertising last year in 2013. I was actually unemployed. I was getting from unemployment from the state of New Jersey like maybe $200, $300 a week. It wasn't much at all. But from the little money that I did get from unemployment, I was saving my money and I was testing out little campaigns throughout 2013. And I finally got a good couple of campaigns that was working for me, right? So I was getting, 50% ROI, 80% ROI. And the way that I started was that as soon as I got some good profitable campaigns and I was able to figure out how to make accounts, I would approach people that I met at like events like this, at Affiliate Summit, AdTech, Greg Davis event. And what I would do is I would say, listen, I got a couple of accounts, I got a good couple of campaigns, they're rocking, they're doing really well, getting over 100% ROI. Would you like to join venture? We do some type of rev share, because I don't have the capital to be able to scale it up. So I spoke to different people like that, and I was able to take my campaigns from making a couple $100 a day to making a couple $1,000 a day. And then through that rev share, I was able to learn that, hey, it's really possible to make a lot of money. It's more about putting more money into your campaigns and spending more and scaling it up. Because the same campaigns, they're like, I call it my plug and play campaigns. Like I was speaking about it last night with Giancarlo. I got over a dozen plug and play campaigns. So basically my plug and play campaigns means that it always works, it's always 100% ROI. So when I get new accounts, I just put them in, plug and play, and I'm automatically making money. So that's how I started in 2013, and I just started scaling up from there. I met Greg Davis because in the beginning of 2013, when I was introduced to doing performance-based marketing through Facebook, I wanted to learn exactly how to do it. So I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't have the money for a lot of courses and the coaching that they offer, right, and throughout different type of gurus. So when I was searching on YouTube and searching on Google, I found out about Greg Davis. And if you guys look on YouTube, Greg Davis got a bunch of videos. These videos, I swear, these videos are free, right? You don't charge nothing for them, right? Even on his website, through his blog and through his group, he doesn't charge anything for it. But just from the information I learned there alone, I was able to get started, And that was the most important thing to me, was to get started so I could actually start generating money. So I appreciate that greatly, Greg. I really appreciate that. So based on that, what I started doing is started learning how to split test campaigns and learn that. And I started working directly with some networks. All right, the networks, what I found was that the same offer on one network will perform a lot better than another network, because some networks want to shave. So I found out, that dirty stuff from different networks. And then I started working directly with advertisers. I started working directly with advertisers after I made a couple $100,000 for that same advertiser already. So I would say, listen, I've worked with XYZ network, and in that network, I don't know how you feel about the sales there, but I've been sending about 1,000 sales a day. And they're like, really? That network sends me 1,000 sales a day, so they're all yours, right? And I would say, yeah, they're mine. How do you like the quality of it? They were like, oh, the quality's really good, I really appreciate it. And I would say, listen, is there any way that we could work together? I'd like to work with you directly. So they would say, yes, of course. So my pay jumped automatically from, let's say, $30 to $45, So I got a 50% increase in my payout alone. But I was only after getting, that income directly through a network. So I started doing fairly well. My first month alone, I did 6 figures. And then I met Greg Davis, and Greg Davis was like, listen, you got to get a cloaker, man. And I was like, yeah, man, I know. Like, I'm doing the bait and switch, which was just, as after the ad gets approved, just switch the landing page, and it wasn't working out because I had like 40, 50 accounts, and it was a headache trying to do that with all those 50 accounts. So I learned a little bit more about cloaking like that through Greg Davis as well. And ever since then, we've just been scaling. It's not that hard at all. Like, I was speaking about it a couple people last night, and today. Listen, $1 million a month is not a lot if you really think about it, because what you got to look at it is on a day-to-day basis. So I started looking at it as $1 million a month is only about 30K a day. 30K a day, if you got 6 accounts, all spending $5,000 each, that's 30K a day right there. So it's not that hard at all. One campaign or 2 campaigns that you guys got that are working really well, you guys can make $1 million a month from that, okay? It's just about breaking that barrier of belief that it can happen. Because once I broke that barrier of belief that it can happen, the sky was the limit after that. You know, I've gone on to make millions of dollars. This year, I'm about to have a baby in December, and I'm actually calling it $1 million baby. You know why? Because my wife doesn't know this, so if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, please don't let her know. I won't let her know until the baby's born, though. But just this last week, I put $250,000 aside into a trust fund for my child. Oh, nice. So by the time my child is 25 years old, thank you. By the time my child is 25 years old, they'll have over $1 million. And I call that my generation to generation inheritance. So I'm going to be able to change my family's legacy forever. Whether this works or not, it's going to change my family's legacy forever. So that's really why I'm doing this, is for my family and for my family's family one day. So I hope I've been able to inspire you guys through my personal story. I didn't know any of this stuff at all before, and just through meeting Greg and watching some of his videos, a lot of his webinars, I've learned so much. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me during this event, throughout the weekend. But that's it, man. My name is JJ, and I'm your friend. Take care.
What's up, guys? My name is Giancarlo. How many people here have a job? Raise your hand. Oh, not many people. Okay. Well, I didn't come last year because I didn't know anything about traffic. You know, I have never put a campaign or anything. And last year, I hated my job so bad that I got fired. Okay, they fired me from my job, and I was unemployed until my last check was February of this year. Okay, so I start following Greg, his videos on YouTube, and I just started, you know, taking imperfect action, and up to this day, October, I have made close to $400,000. Okay, pure imperfect action, just following Greg Davis' style. What he does, he puts people in a group. He gives value, free value, so he attracts people, and then those people eventually buy from you. And that's exactly what I did, and pretty much also I follow Don Wilson style. He does a lot of value too, and so pretty much, you know, all I do is create. I have, like, every single day, I know that I have to learn something, so I can put a video, a 3-minute video, put it on my wall, put it on my fan page, and then people start asking you about it. And then later, when it's time to, you know, let's say I have a product that I want to sell, it doesn't become, like, very hard to sell because you already gave value before you ask for the money. So that's pretty much has been my style. Thank you, Greg, you know, for amazing value. And another thing that I do is every money that I make, a big percentage of that, I invested in my education. Buy Greg stuff or whatever he recommends, Peter Parks.
What was that again? Can you repeat that?
You have to invest in your education. You know, the more you invest, the more value you have, the more value you can give to the marketplace, and makes you more valuable. Then you can charge more for your services. So don't be afraid to invest in your education, because, you know, makes you pretty much a big asset, right? So if you have any questions, you know, I'm gonna be here all weekend. Again, if I did it in February, had my last unemployment check, and I have made a lot of money this year, you can do it too. You know, I don't even speak perfect English. You know, most of you speak better English than me. It's just about what's the name of Lloyd? Is your man Lloyd? I also read that book, Think and Grow Rich, and I started doing videos so I could put it in my head. You know, so once you really believe that you can do it, no one can stop you. So mindset is 100% in the game, and he was completely right, everything he said. So that's it. Thank you.
All right, give all these three guys a hand. I'm proud of all of them. just a couple things that just kind of hit me. Like, all these guys are pretty new. I mean, like 2 years or less in the game, right? So, you know, a lot of people, you know, languish for years and years. I mean, I was one of them, but I think it's like somebody just said, you know, taking imperfect action. I mean, the only way you're gonna learn this stuff, especially with paid traffic, is actually do it. You can study all of the courses and videos and go to all the events you want, but until you spend that first dollar and lose it, you know, that's kind of, you know, where the rubber hits the road. But these three guys, you know, are new, but also, you know, like they're very giving. I mean, like these guys, you know, they're very successful, and everywhere I'm at, I see them talking to people. I see them, you know, helping people out. I mean, they're very free and giving with their, you know, with their time, with their knowledge. You know, which again I think is very admirable, and I think that's a big success principle. I mean, it's giving. I mean, that giving is really all about giving, whether it's, you know, your time, you know, money or whatever. You know, these guys, you know, are very giving. And the other thing is, like, they show up. Like, I bump into JJ everywhere, like Affiliate Summit, AdTech, you know, my event. I mean, I bump into him a lot. Same with Giancarlo's, and Alfredo's been stalking me lately, so no, I'm just joking. But I see these guys, you know, so that's why, like, everybody, you know, like, released a live stream. I try to release it really late. People still, you know, got that instead of coming by. So I try to press upon them, man, you need to be here. I mean, it's nice to watch everything on your computer, but actually being here, talking to guys, people like this, you know, because sometimes that's what you need to know that it's possible. You know, sometimes you need, you know, he's getting an unemployment check this year, right? He's early this year, and he was maybe that's the thing, got to be unemployed. He was unemployed. He quit his job, so maybe just unemployment is the key to success. I mean, I don't know. But I'm thankful for all these guys, and this is really, you know, what I do it for. Because honestly, if I just mind my own business and just did on my own campaigns, I would make more money. But you know, it's a really good feeling, very gratifying to know that, you know, people that actually implement your stuff and actually do it, like, you know, to see them become successful. I mean, it feels almost as good as making money. Almost. Not quite there. When I can make some more money, I can probably say it'll be more like calm. Like, he likes it more now because he's got like $500 million. But I'm not quite there yet. So, but anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. I need you guys to vote. So you guys should have like little notepads in front of you. So just write down, usually the first name, Alfredo, JJ, Giancarlo. All right. Just write down the name and then take it out to the front and just leave them at the front table with where my wife is. And then we will tabulate and award the half-drunk bottle later. So that's that. So one more thing here. When you get back from lunch, you're going to have these forms on your chair. So just sign them. It's like a video agreement and release form. Hopefully you agree, since we've already started videotaping you. So just you know, fill that out, and once you get back from lunch. So is that it? When are we coming back? 1:45? 1:55. All right, so we're breaking for lunch. Be back here at 1:55 on the dot. All right. Thank you. Vote. Vote. Before you leave, write down your vote and hand it in out there.